Hello, everyone.
We are back
It is Sid and V.
with Judicious Mockery.
And we are back with the finale of Master Detective Archives Rain Code.
Can you believe we've made it?
We've made it. This is it. This will be the last episode. Well, this will be the last episode of the game proper. There are a few DLC episodes, which we do have and we are planning to play through once we are done. So
we'll be back.
There will still be some more MDA left. But this is going to be the end of the game proper itself.
Terrifying.
And we've gone through the Mystery Labyrinth. We've uncovered all the secrets.
Look at our solemn boy.
We've learned that Makoto is our homunculi and that we are number one. And
I am number one.
I am number
001.
Hey.
Because I am number one.
And now we have
that is
a very...
Phoenix Wright reference.
That is a Phoenix Wright reference. Now we have a very important decision to make. So
what's the deal?
So we have two choices.
Do we play through them both?
We can choose to destroy the Mystery Labyrinth, which we would reap Makoto's soul, destroy the Mystery Labyrinth, and reveal the truth of Kanai Ward.
Which is what I'm inclined to do between the two.
Or we could choose to not reap Makoto's soul and let the mystery stay unsolved, which would mean that we would be stuck here in the Mystery Labyrinth forever, but the people of Kanai Ward would not be exposed to the outside world. And the question is, number one's whole thing is to reach a perfect solution so that everyone can be happy. And the question is, with one of these options, can we both uncover all mysteries and make everyone happy? Or is this a situation where
we must choose? So, let me talk you through my thinking.
Talk me through it.
I think that kind of in line with the emotional arc of number one, we should destroy the Mystery Labyrinth.
Okay.
Because, we obviously had our little breakdown and we were like, we got to do this. And then Shinigami came and was like, no.
Get your shit together.
And we did. And that points us towards this. And the idea behind the final very prolonged fight with Makoto was we have to uncover the truth. That being said, I'm interested in both outcomes. So if there's a direction, if we're going to play through both of them, but there is one that's better to do first, I trust you to lead me in that direction. If it's fully up to my choice, I think I will be destroying the Mystery Labyrinth.
So what I will tell you is that I believe, from my recollection, that if you were to pick the quote-unquote wrong choice, it's not like it plays out like a big extra ending.
Okay.
So it's not like
we're not going to be missing content either way necessarily.
Right. There might be a little discussion about it or something, but I think pretty quickly it gets you back to the point of, okay, try again. Okay,
then I think I'll elect to stay. Well, I'm going to talk to my two folks.
Okay.
And I'm going to elect to stay because I think that is the quote-unquote wrong ending.
Okay.
So that will reveal that dialogue. Or maybe I'm wrong and that's the right ending. Which would be a little strange. But we'll see. And then ultimately my decision as Sid is going to be to reveal the truth. But first, a word from our sponsors.
Now, choose.
2 words.
You reap my soul, destroy the Mystery Labyrinth, and expose the truth of Kanai Ward, or give up and remain here forever. What is your solution?
Master, I already said everything I wanted to say. In the end, it's your decision.
I presume that's what you have to say?
I believe in you.
All right, I'm going to choose the wrong thing now.
If you choose to stay in the Mystery Labyrinth, there's nothing I can do. Eventually, It will absorb your soul, and you'll vanish without a trace. If that's the conclusion you choose, I'll see you to the very end. Although he didn't sign a pact, he came here using coalescence. Which means that once you vanish, coalescence will shut off and he'll be kicked out of this place. In other words, he'll be the only one to escape the Mystery Labyrinth.
Exposing the truth to make everyone happy is the perfect solution. The only way to do that is...
I see. So it's kind of a fake choice. Very well.
If you choose to destroy the Mystery Labyrinth, I'll reap the culprit's soul like I always do. That will destroy the Mystery Labyrinth and kill the culprit. It would solve the global kidnapping case, but there would be chaos in Kanai Ward. The world will know about the homunculi. And who knows what'll happen to them and the city after that. I really don't know what to do.
Exposing the truth to make everyone happy is the perfect solution. The only way to do that is...
Hang on. Do you let me grab this?
Yeah, you can if you want to pick that one.
All right.
Are you sure? Is this your solution, Master?
Is this your solution?
I just want to see what it'll say.
I've made up my mind. I'll stay in this Mystery Labyrinth. So you're giving up on finding a solution? That's the choice you've made? Let me be clear. I may be staying behind, but that doesn't mean I've given up on finding a solution. What do you mean? I'd only need to gather evidence and expose Kanai Ward's secrets to solve this case. There is no place for emotion in that. But that's not how I want things to be. Maybe I'm just being naive, but I don't think it's the perfect solution unless everyone is saved.
Master...
What you're suggesting is no solution. You're just admitting defeat. If you stay here, Kanai Ward's mysteries will never be cleared. Happiness can't thrive wrapped in mystery. Who will save Kanai Ward in the real world? You will be there for them. What? I have something for you to do once you leave this place. What are you up to? I've put a lot of thought into this. When it comes to the perfect solution that can bring true happiness to the people of Kanai Ward...
Did I accidentally pick the right thing?
You did.
Oh, fun.
There is no answer. In the end, detectives are just outsiders. I don't believe a solution brought by an outsider will make everyone happy. So instead, why not let the people of Kanai Ward decide for themselves?
What do you mean by that?
Tell everyone in Kanai Ward the truth, and let them choose their own futures.
That is a more satisfying way.
Yeah.
Have the people decide how to fix this problem. You're leaving it to others to solve? That's your solution?
It's all a metaphor for imperialism.
True.
It's not my solution, it's everyone's.
Yeah.
I'll let everyone in Kanai Ward do what I can't do on my own. Even if a great detective reached out from above, they would never touch the people here. Only the city's residents can solve the contradictions facing them. Do you really think they can accept the truth? I'm sure of it. I believe in them.
Something that's kind of really nice about this is, I don't remember if this is something that they've already said at this point in the game or if this is something that they mention after this. It's not like a spoiler if they haven't said it yet. But at some point during this game, there's a comment made about how number one always like works alone. Mm-hmm. Which I've always found very odd because Yuma's forte is coalescence
Working with other people.
which literally does nothing if you're working alone.
Right.
So if he's working alone, he's just a guy. He's not actually a master detective.
Right.
But it's kind of nice because what he's doing here is a little bit of like an extension of the idea of coalescence, of like that, like his power kind of comes from turning to other people and accepting the fact that he himself can't necessarily fix situations. And this is kind of an extension of that, which I
That's
think is
fair.
cool.
Which did you choose when you played?
I believe I picked this one. When I watched a playthrough of it, they picked Destroy first, and I might be misremembering, but I think it was just like a quick thing before it went back.
I see.
And I'm sure you do too. After all, you love the people of Kanai Ward. So whether it's right or wrong, at least it's something everyone will decide upon together. That would be for the best. I think that is the perfect solution this city needs.
But how do you intend on telling everyone the truth? They might not believe it.
Well, they will.
That's where you come in.
Yeah.
I want you to directly tell them everything.
Yeah.
Not as the homunculus of the WDO's #1, but as Amaterasu's CEO, who has been protecting Kanai Ward. I think everyone will listen to you. I want you to work together with everyone who lives in this city to find the answer to this unsolvable mystery. Solving the mystery in the real world will destroy the Mystery Labyrinth that was spawned from it.
That's
Right?
true.
It's true.
Labyrinth is the physical embodiment of a mystery in the real world, after all. If the mystery in the real world vanishes, so will its manifestation here.
That settles it. You need to leave here alive so you can destroy the Mystery Labyrinth from the real world. And you intend to stay here in my place?
Basically.
Master, I think you already know this, but that means you will die.
Which we've been saying since the beginning.
That is tough. And
That's a hang up for
and
sure.
I think the because you were saying that it felt like Destroy was the kind of, that was where the
Correct
progression was
path?
leaded.
Yeah.
Since he already kind of had the moment of being like, I'm just going to stay here and give up. And I do agree that like there is a piece of it that does feel like that makes more sense from a progression standpoint. I think the idea here is supposed to be that like before it was him just like
Kind of being down on
being
himself
like
and blaming
helpless
himself.
and giving up.
Like,
whereas
yeah.
here he's like, this is how I accomplish something.
Yeah, I agree. I think this is a unique solution that hasn't been discussed yet.
Right.
Yeah, I know. Are you sure about this?
Before it almost felt like it was I'm the one who did this. I should be the one essentially to be punished. It was
Right,
a little more focused on like protecting other people, but it was like other people will die. Whereas here it is the best way for other people to take agency over their own truth is if they're allowed to
Right.
make a decision.
Exactly. As opposed to if it were like just immediately exposed to the world.
Right.
And it was just, they never had that opportunity.
Right.
You're sacrificing your own life just to let others find the solution. I can't believe a detective would make that choice.
And I think it's also like it's in line with what Shinigami was saying earlier, which is there is a given truth, but what that truth means, whether it's good or bad, is a more complicated decision that
Exactly.
can change from person to person. So it's like, okay, let's give people the agency to make that choice for themselves and decide how to move forward,
Right.
which is nice.
No, probably not. But remember, I'm just a trainee.
Dork.
I've done everything alone until now. Even before coming to this city when I was the WDO's #1. I've always decided everything on my own to try to reach the perfect solution. We share the same DNA. And yet, you're trusting someone else to find the solution for you?
Yeah, when he kind of took on this new identity and came into Kanai Ward, he really took a completely opposite approach where he's always working with people. Like
Exactly.
He's using his coalescence to work with other people. He's using Shinigami constantly. And here he's, trusting Makoto.
Yeah. yeah, like the past number one essentially made a very conscious choice to just kind of abandon his whole way of doing things.
Yeah.
This feels weird to say to myself, but you're brilliant. That's why
Aw,
you've
thanks,
placed all
me.
the burden on yourself, but you're taking on more than you can carry. On the other hand, even though I've lost so much, I was able to grow from it. I'm far from perfect, so all I can do is rely on others to make up for my shortcomings.
You do always rely on others whenever you're in trouble.
But to rely on others, well, it's like you're entrusting yourself to them. You believe in them and put your fate in their hands. If you can't figure out the perfect solution, then why not entrust it to someone else?
Well, that's one sure way for Master to solve this. You're always letting others make up your mind for you.
Yeah, and it's been something that has been like Shinigami's almost like teased Yuma for a lot throughout this, is that like, oh, you're always relying on others.
Yeah. When that's like a conscious change in philosophy for him.
Right, exactly. It's kind of, it went from this place of being like, I'm relying on others because I don't have confidence in myself, to I know myself and I know what I can do and what my limits are, and I know when others
to rely on others for the good of everyone.
Exactly.
Can you cancel coalescence on your own? Yes. Whoever wields coalescence can revoke it at any time. And if coalescence is canceled, what will happen to him?
He was never supposed
Bye-bye.
to be in here to begin with, so he'll be tossed back into the real world.
Well then, all that's left is for you to end your coalescence. I'll stay here and wait for you to destroy the Mystery Labyrinth from the real world.
I'm sure your soul will vanish before then, Master.
And what if I betrayed you instead? Even if I leave, I may not tell everyone the truth. You would never do that. It's how I know I can trust you with this.
You'll never be a great detective, Master. I've been saying it all along, but you're just too naive.
You're right about that. You've got a good partner. I see. You used to solve everything on your own. But since you lost everything along with your memories, you accepted the help of your partner and surpassed your former self. How ironic. Very well. You can count on me. I'll take care of the rest. I'm now going to cancel my coalescence.
Godspeed,
See you,
Makoto.
Makoto. It's a bright light that appears when you cancel your coalescence.
For sure.
And now,
We wait.
2 remain.
Well, he's gone.
Yeah.
By the way, Master, you can still reconsider this. If the soul of the real culprit gets reaped, the Mystery Labyrinth will be destroyed as usual. Right, I know. But destroying the Mystery Labyrinth from outside is a smart idea for a goober like you. Though you did drop the ball right at the end.
Even now, you can't be nice? It may not be the perfect solution I wanted, but if everyone in Kanai Ward understands...
Aww, but it's such a shame. I wanted to make you a detective greater than number 1 himself. But I guess this is it.
Whoa, what's going on?
What do you mean? It's the Mystery Labyrinth's emergency exit.
Emergency exit?
Excuse me?
Emergency exit, huh? Well, there is one, kinda.
There is?
But it doesn't solve anything. You'll just go right back to the mess you came from. Besides, to use the emergency exit, you'll have to pay a heavy, heavy price.
And that is...
Don't worry about it. Using it here wouldn't help anyway.
Huh? This door is the emergency exit?
You'll go back to the moment Makoto was pointing a gun at you, before we entered the Mystery Labyrinth. But he should be fine now, so I'm sure you can leave without worry.
Wait, hold on. It's that easy? What about the heavy price?
Yeah, what's the deal with that?
Oh, that. It's not much. It'll just cancel our pact.
What?
But if that happens, your memories will come back. Maybe this would actually be better for you.
I can get my memories back? If I go through that door?
You got it.
But what will happen to you if our pact is cancelled?
Nothing you should worry about. Once you end our pact, you'll forget all about me and the Mystery Labyrinths.
Huh? Why?
And that's how it goes with death gods. It's why our existence isn't exactly widely known. The same goes for the people who entered the Mystery Labyrinth using coalescence. They forget all about it.
But what will happen to you? Will you return to the book?
I can either return to the Book of Death and sleep for centuries, or vanish with this Mystery Labyrinth. I actually have no idea. It's the first time anybody's used the emergency exit. But I figured it'd be okay to let you use it, Master. Anyway, I guess this is goodbye. What's with that face? You should be happy right now. You'll get your memories back and finally be free of your annoying partner.
How could I be happy about this? You've helped me so much. Isn't there any way we can leave here together?
Don't do that, Master. You should be saying, I never want to see your ugly face again, and take off like you just hit the jackpot. You should tell me that you hated our time together. Otherwise, you'll make me second-guess myself. Hey! Before you lost your memories, you solved cases without anyone's help, right?
So I've heard. I don't remember, though.
Well, because you lost your memories, you were forced to depend on others.
Yeah,
You and Number One began walking different paths.
true.
But in the end, you solved the mystery of Kanai Ward, even when your past self couldn't. Maybe before you lost your memories, you planned for all of this to happen. You figured out that the perfect solution you could come up with on your own wasn't enough. So maybe you trusted the version of yourself that lost his memories to find it. And then you went and trusted the people of Kanai Ward, Master.
That's all the more reason why I don't want to forget our time together. Otherwise, I'll never be able to apologize to you enough.
There's no other way. That's just how it works. Well, if by some miracle you remembered for just a moment, I hope you make your wish come true. You know, about wanting to eradicate all unsolved mysteries in the world and making people happy. Hey, come on, Master! Boys aren't supposed to cry!
I can't help it.
Come on, pull yourself together. You better stand up and walk straight, even without yours truly. I'm putting my trust in you, Master.
Yeah, I promise. One day, I'll show you a world where everyone is happy. I swear.
Good. There's no time. You better hurry, or the Mystery Labyrinth will absorb you.
Better hurry. Say something.
Well, bye, I guess. It's Been real, Shinny.
It's been real, Shinigami.
I'm sure I'll remember you. See ya.
Oh, hold on.
Oh?
Kiss. Kiss.
Kiss.
Bye-bye, Master.
Thank you, Shinigami.
There's no way there's a DLC without Shinigami.
I'm not sad or anything. I'm used to being alone. And that solves everything. Doesn't it?
Bye, Shinigami.
Bleak stuff.
Bleak
stuff
stuff.
we're dealing with in the
Yeah.
finale of the game proper.
I've gotten that trainee detective to agree. The preparations are complete. Now, let's begin.
I'll be taking all your memories. You sure about this? I would think number one of the WDO could solve the case all on his own.
No. Where I'm going, that's not sufficient to make everyone happy. Besides, it's best to pack light for a journey.
You sound like someone about to commit suicide.
Oh, God.
I'm signing a pact with a death god. It's basically the same as dying.
You're right about that. I mean, you'll be a different person when you wake up.
Look after me when I do. I know you won't be able to say much due to our pact, but please guide me on the path to becoming a detective. I'm putting my trust in you.
You really are crazy. Nobody should trust a death god with their life.
I have a feeling you and I will do well together.
You sure you're brave enough to be my partner? You're not gonna whine the whole time, are you? Well, since you've entrusted yourself to me, I'll be your mentor. I'll turn you from a little fledgling to a great detective.
I look forward to it.
Now, let's begin. Are you ready to give everything for the truth?
That's what she always asks us.
Yes, of course. And about what you asked earlier. I'm serious. I will show you a world where everyone is happy. Even if it's a different version of me, I promise I'll make it happen.
So you're fine with every part of the pact?
Yes, of course.
You better keep your end of the bargain. Even if you forget all about me. Cross your heart and hope to die, Master.
It's been real, Shinigami.
We'll see her again.
Chapter 5, and then I was gone. End.
We'll see her again.
Oof. 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 That's tough.
It's tough out here. To be fair, I did die.
Died twice.
So
There were 2 game overs in there.
ooh, there was the one From the timeout, what was the other?
The barrel
Oh, yeah.
replaced.
Yep.
Save current progress.
Yes.
Let's do it.
An epilogue?
Epilogue.
An epilogue.
Epilogue.
Same as always. Until recently, I despised this rain. I thought it was just dark and sad. But now I see it differently. It's a gentle rain, protecting us. A strange illusion appears when I look up at it. The rain isn't falling on me, but rather, I am ascending toward it. At least, that's how it feels. Well, I suppose that's enough sentimentality for today. Time to go shopping.
Shopping. Epilogue.
Rain code.
First, a new raincoat.
Kurumi epilogue.
Okay.
Protag swap.
We love a pro tag swap.
Hi, Kurumi. I've got your order right here. Ta-da! Amaterasu Corporation's brand spanking new raincoat. It'll easily block out both rain and sunlight.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Wow. Amaterasu sure has changed. They're even making products for us now. Just a bit ago, they mainly exported stuff, so we never knew what they were making.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
But Mr. Makoto taking the helm of both Amaterasu and Kanai Ward really changed things.
Good old Mr. Makoto.
Yeah, that's true.
It's nice to have a local business invested in our town's interests. Of course, I hope they keep exporting goods so that more money comes into Kanai Ward.
This voice.
Well, I'm sure Mr. Makoto
Very
can handle
animated.
it.
It's very animated.
You got that right. Glory to the future of Kanai Ward.
So silly.
By the way, what's with the heavy bag? You going somewhere?
I was wondering this.
Yeah, something like that.
Nice. Well, take care. Good rain to you.
Good rain to ya.
Good rain to you too. Next on the shopping list is
Meat buns.
body cream.
Ah, we are preparing.
Preparing. Gotta prepare.
Down again.
Nope, not that down.
Oh, right. Not this down. Where is a down? This down.
This down.
Cream, please.
Excuse me, do you have the body cream I ordered?
Ah, of course. Here you go. Specialized body cream that'll protect you from harmful sunlight. It's perfect for us homunculi. It's perfect for us homunculi. I can't believe I'm so used to saying that.
I was gonna say, this woman's very acclimated.
This woman's very just like cool with it.
I never would have imagined. Oh well, that's life.
That's life.
That's life.
What you gonna do?
It was all so sudden.
Sometimes you're just a homunculus.
Sometimes.
That day, Mr. Makoto startled all of us in Kanai Ward with that emergency broadcast.
That would be startling.
Seeing his face behind the mask was surprising enough. Who could have guessed we were all monstrous homunculi?
We're not monsters. We're just a little bit different from regular people.
It's all
cannibals.
a gay metaphor.
Indeed.
Right, that's what Mr. Makoto said. Still, it's hard to accept it. And I'm not talking just about myself here. Everyone feels the same way.
For now, I think we should just take it slow. If we can accept things slowly, we can live our lives with more hope.
Right. We're immortal, after all. We've got plenty of time.
I don't think that's really how it works.
We all made the decision together. After we voted on the referendum, we chose to follow Mr. Makoto.
I love a good backstory dump.
Yeah, a real exposition.
Yeah.
here.
So yeah, like he said, we need to take it slow and live with hope.
Yeah, I think that's right. Okie dokie. Next is...
Injection so I don't eat people.
Oh, right. I need to buy a map.
No, that map's more important. Don't worry about the whole people nonsense. Well, that'll
It's
get
fine.
dealt
That'll
with.
work itself out.
That'll work itself out. It just every once in a while you find like an isolated hiker who
And you
probably
just-
no one will
You
miss,
just munch.
and you just go to town.
Since then, the people in town have stopped eating meat buns.
No
Well,
more
that
meat
makes
buns.
sense.
No one wants them anymore, now that we know what they're made of.
It's fair.
That's fair.
I think that's a natural response. Our bodies may be artificial, but our hearts are still human.
Physically speaking, no. But I appreciate the sentiment.
That's
Not to quibble.
that's not quite a factual statement, but you know,
That is untrue.
you need to go up,
Up, up, up.
up, up, up.
Up, up, up. This is not the right up.
More up.
More up. Give me uppies. Where are the uppies? Found them. Map, please.
Map.
Excuse me?
I need a map. 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 I need a map.
Do you have what I ordered?
Is that a Stan Lee cameo?
This cool cat.
The map, right? You want the world map.
Oh, are we gonna travel the world?
Yes, that's right.
Now that Kanai Ward is no longer isolated, I can order books from around the world. I'm so giddy about it that I can't help but read every one.
Everyone?
Everyone.
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 That's a child's lie. There's no way.
I understand.
He has read
It's been a while since we were
every
able to
book.
interact with anyone outside of the city.
The epilogue's just making me deeply cynical about everything everyone's saying.
There have been a lot of problems, but Mr. Makoto is handling the negotiations. So I'm sure it'll be fine.
It will be. Of course.
Mr. Makoto is so amazing. Even if it was decided by the referendum, he quickly ended our isolation and promised to negotiate with the unified government as well. Although he did say it was his way of atoning. He was ready to turn himself in, but we stopped him from doing so with that referendum.
In case you
Such
forgot, Kurumi.
artfully sprinkled.
Just in case you forgot everything that has occurred, Kurumi, we'll reshare it.
Honestly, he doesn't have to force himself to work so hard. It'd be awful if he ever collapsed from it all. Oh, but maybe homunculi don't get tired? I'm not sure myself.
Well, sir, have you ever gotten tired?
Yeah, would you know?
You can pretty easily confirm that.
It would be funny if they called it like bookstore homunculus.
They
Like
just
the
changed
woman
everyone's
was
name to
chubby
homunculus.
homunculus.
Whatever the case, he better not.
Kurumi homunculus.
Homunculus, yeah.
He is Kanai Ward's leader, and leader of us homunculi.
You got that right. The coexistence between humanity and homunculi has just begun. Anyway, about that world map. What made you want to get it?
It's a secret. Sorry. It involves a high school girl's crush.
Oh?
A crush, huh?
High school girl's crush.
So the next up should be the last one. I must have my precious multi-pack of instant ramen.
Of course.
Of course.
It curbs the cravings for human flesh. Critical for any traveler. Down one.
the meat bun shops vanished from town. But ramen shops popped up in their place.
Also made with human flesh.
It's people ramen.
Oh, Kurumi.
Oh my god!
It's Yuma.
It's Yuma Coco Head.
Hi, you look busy.
I sure am, but busy is great for business. I need to go inspect the grand openings for our 3 brand new locations.
In a strange twist of fate, he appeared in Kanai Ward using his passion for cooking to develop ramen.
Twist of fate.
Ultimately, he turned that ramen into something with all the nutrients a homunculus would need.
Turns out, Yuma Coco Head's superpower was cooking.
Ah, it all
And
comes
of
together.
course,
He wasn't
it's
just like...
super yummy, says everyone.
It wasn't like he was just like kind of good at cooking. Like he was like really, really good
He's
at
just
cooking.
the best cook. Now this make me want ramen.
Yeah.
Fate can be such an enigma. Although I originally made a contract with him, I ended up following him here out of guilt. This city was a shock to my system at first, but I was able to open up the ramen shop of my dreams. So I think coming here was the right call. Seriously though, fate can be so strange.
Yes, I think so too. Oh, that's right. May I please have a multi-pack of instant ramen? For now, I need about a month's supply.
Month supply of ramen.
1 month of ramen.
Sure thing, but
Good lord.
I need so much.
They need to eat a lot of ramen.
Yeah.
It's a secret.
So coy.
So coy.
Thank you. You want to get a bite to eat while you're here?
No, I'm okay for today.
No, I have a month of ramen ahead of me. I need another day.
I need something else. A little bit of
a
diversity in my
single
life.
vegetable, please.
All right then. Well, good rain to you.
Yeah, good rain to you too.
What was that?
That's it for the
Just
shopping.
Talk to the
I
hand.
completed all my preparations. I should head to the Nocturnal Detective Agency. I better
NDA.
hurry or I won't make it in time.
Oh yeah, we gotta see that everyone else is alive, huh?
What do you mean?
All of our friends.
No, it's just Kurumi now. She is the Nocturnal Detective Agency.
No, that's not true.
What do you mean?
How do I get downstairs again?
You're doing it.
I am.
Nope.
Is it?
Nope.
Is it?
Nope.
Is it?
Nope.
Is it? Is it? Is it? Is it? It must be. It's gotta be.
Oh, no, you went the wrong way.
Oh!
I've misled you.
You did!
I know I told you were going the correct way, but that was a lie.
You and I were both together wrong. Ah, right. This rings true. To the riverbank.
Just beyond the riverbank.
I thought the exact same thing.
Same brain.
Same brain. Up here. With our friends, because they're homunculi. They can't be killed. Gotta go.
But they're not from... whatchamacallit?
They all bled pink.
Hey. Did they bleed pink?
Let's
What do you
get
mean?
going.
When we saw their corpses, it was pink blood.
Believe we're
But
saying
were those
goodbye
actually
to
their
this
corpses?
place.
If not, then they're fine. Either way, they're
All
fine.
said and done, I'm gonna miss it.
We have shared many memories here.
I only see 3.
It's just the start of a new adventure.
Yeah, where's Vivia?
Be sure not to forget anything before we set sail.
Set sail.
Hey, princess, your suitcase? You've already forgotten something.
Oh, so true. Hey everyone!
Kurumi's such a dork.
You're all still here.
Huh?
Kurumi's such a dork.
Glad I made
She really is.
Kurumi, you came to see us off? Where are the others? Are any of my fans with you?
No, it's just me.
Huh? Oh, maybe they were too shy to come along.
What if
That
she were
must
just
be
like,
it.
she was just like, what fans?
Oh, Vivs.
Where's Vivia?
Ah, of course.
Vivia?
Naturally.
Hey, Kurumi.
Ugh, I love him.
I figured if I stayed inside a suitcase, someone would carry me.
He's just a cat.
Yes.
Long trips are exhausting.
He needs to sleep.
All journeys can be life-threatening. There is no peace or quiet.
You never change, Vivia.
Please change, Vivia.
Oh, Vivia.
Wow. You all really are leaving, huh?
After that incident, we stayed at the agency to monitor what would happen. But our work here is done. The city will be fine.
Yeah, it's time we stepped off the stage. A bunch of detectives just sticking around isn't a great look.
That's not true. Detectives are heroes to me.
Kanai Ward is free. If you ever need us, we shall fly to your aid.
You know what's interesting? If Kurumi were in the restricted area by herself, she probably would have been fine. Because they wouldn't have attacked her.
That's true.
It was only because we were there with her.
That's so true.
I've spoken to Makoto as well. If Kanai Ward ever needs detectives, he can call us anytime. Polara Nightmare will be at his service.
Hey.
For a price.
Obviously, I don't know.
Yep, of course.
So, where will you go now?
For now, we're heading back to WDO headquarters. We don't know what'll happen after that. I'm sure we'll be dispatched to some other job. The World Detective Organization can be such slave drivers.
Okay, I'm sorry. Did we figure out what happened here?
What do you mean?
Why are they alive?
What do you mean, why are they all alive?
They didn't die.
Oh, I think that, I don't know if they specifically say it. My thought was always that he just basically planted fake clothes and blood and stuff.
So when they said after the incident,
Well, I think he still like kidnapped them all because they all knocked out when the gas came.
Right.
But he just like locked them in a room or something instead of killing them.
Okay.
I thought WDO headquarters was bombed in that terrorist attack.
Sure.
On, how many times do I have to explain it to you?
Once more for exposition.
The explosion footage we saw was all a sham.
Sure.
I do appreciate that at least here there's an explanation given for the exposition.
Yeah.
Being Fubuki's memory.
So, it never really happened? Why would anyone do such a thing? For what purpose?
It was all done by Makoto. It wasn't the only thing he fabricated. He made it look like we died too.
There we go.
The explanation.
Yep.
He prepared clothes identical to our outfits, and also found skeletons similar to our body types.
Yeah, I thought everyone was dead.
Honestly, he probably has so many skeletons to choose from
So
with
many
all the meat
bodies.
buns.
Just a huge, massive collection
So
of
like,
potential bodies.
would not be hard.
No.
I can't believe you got duped like that, Kurumi. Nothing can kill us.
Well, that certainly is not true.
There were letters written by everyone, and I was told it looked like your handwriting.
Well, because he was planning them because he wanted us to figure it out.
I hear that was thanks to Makoto's coalescence. Fortes are indeed formidable.
Oh, he could copy their handwriting through coalescence?
Cool.
I would expect nothing less of number one's homunculus.
Homunculus?
Don't worry about it. Boobs.
Why don't you get it? How many times do I have to explain everything?
My apologies. My mind has been in a haze ever since we inhaled that white smoke.
Do you even know how long ago that was?
After you were knocked out, you all woke up on the top floor of Kanai Tower, right?
Yeah, it was Makoto's room. We were trapped in there.
So he basically
For
just
sure.
locked them all in his penthouse?
Yeah.
While we were locked
There are
up,
worse things.
For sure.
the final battle took place.
The final battle.
Kurumi, you were there, right?
Yes. But only for half of it, really.
To think this was all for the final showdown. It was nothing but a ploy by Makoto to lure Yuma here, who took the lead role.
Jeez. It's all so unbelievable.
Then again, almost everything in this city is too.
Yet, what I still struggle to comprehend is that Yuma was #1 of the WDO.
True.
Fact.
Right. Even I didn't realize it.
Wow.
Who would have thought my man is the top detective of the WDO?
God.
Former top detective. He already left the organization.
It is such a waste for him to simply discard his position as #1.
His letter of resignation was submitted before he lost his memories. He had hoped that by quitting, he could bring change to the organization. In this new era, a detective must follow their own creed to solve each case.
He took the first steps to make that reality happen. I think it's commendable.
So it's no longer for everyone to be like, emotions must be discarded to reach a perfect solution through perfect deductions.
Maybe I should quit too. Work as a detective is getting
Oh, God.
more and more exhausting.
Just a
Vivia,
sleepy
you can
boy.
literally do your work lying down
Yeah.
without moving.
And you often do.
And sleeping.
You were so quick to call it quits.
But where did Yuma, I mean the former #1, go?
I think it's fine to call him Yuma. It feels better that way.
He vanished without a word. I have no idea where he could be.
Kurumi, I'm sure you're worried too.
Huh? I'm not sure if worried is exactly the right word.
She's gonna go find him.
Hey.
There's something I want to say to everyone.
What's that?
You're going to find him, right?
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
It doesn't take a detective to notice the giant backpack you're carrying.
Kurumi, are you really going to try to find Yuma?
Her husband?
Do you know
That's true.
where he went?
You still want to go?
I haven't said goodbye yet. Actually, I refuse to say goodbye. I had a lot of fun spending time with Yuma. I've always admired detectives, and investigating with one was like a dream come true. That's why I want to be with him. Even if he's different now, Yuma will always be Yuma.
Literal canon relationship.
Yeah.
Confess you love him, just tell me.
Yeah.
Huh? No!
You literally told a guy you were going to find your crush.
You did use the word crush.
I've always wanted to take a trip.
And you did just say, that's why I want to be with him.
Yeah,
For Makoto
yeah,
to
yeah,
travel.
yeah.
It'll be fine. I'm sure I can find him. Never underestimate my abilities as an informant.
As a homunculus.
I believe you can do it, Kurumi.
A master detective and former #1 of the WDO. And a homunculus informant.
Hey.
What a cute guy.
Vivia gets it.
I think you two would make a great team.
Vivia does get it.
Well, come on. We should get going already. Since he quit,
We should get out of
the
here.
WDO is in a state of chaos. #1's position is still vacant. An election to decide the next #1 will be held among the detectives soon. We need to hurry home.
Maybe I'll nominate myself.
Don't do that.
Hey, why are you sighing?
If you find Yuma, give him
It should
my words.
absolutely be Hilara.
Also, tell him I'm still waiting for him to pay up.
For sure.
Right.
What is it? 8 million Shen?
Quite a bit.
Thanks, Chief.
Bye, Hilara. I'll see you again soon.
Love them.
Hilara's so great.
Kurumi, if you ever decide to ditch Yuma for me, give me a call anytime.
Hate him. Not actually, but
When you do,
Desumiko
you'll
is
introduce me to your
so
friends,
fine.
too. And even your friends.
In a
friends.
like in an okay way, not like in a
yeah.
he's fine.
Yeah.
See ya.
This huge pack that's
It's
Bye,
ridiculous.
Let's meet again in our dreams.
Thanks for everything, Hiko. It is so hard to say farewell, but all adventures involve such partings. Well then, I must continue my own adventure. Please take care of yourself, Kurumi.
Just wheel Vivi out of there.
And of course, I must thank the chief as well.
See you, baby girl.
With all my heart. Farewell, everyone. Fubuki, I hope to see you somewhere out there in the world.
Damn. No one's gonna carry me. Great. Walking is way too much effort.
Excuse me.
It was rather comfortable in there. I know this may sound like a bad joke, given what you are, but I want to die someday.
Please take care, Vivia.
Oh, Vivia. What a great character.
Everyone is gone.
And then there was one.
Yuma, I won't give up. Okay. I better get going too. Chief Yako, thank you so much. I met so many people and learned an important truth. It's all thanks to this detective agency. I'm really, truly grateful.
Dear Kurumi, I'm sorry for suddenly disappearing on you. I thought I should take a little trip. From here on out, I intend to travel the world. There are still cities everywhere in need of detectives. I want to eradicate all unsolved mysteries from this world and bring happiness to everyone.
Big task.
Big
So,
task.
I have to go. This is my dream. And also, an important promise I made to someone.
He remembers.
In the meantime, I want you to hold on to this book for me.
The Shinigami book.
Shinigami book.
Someday, once I'm finished, I'll come back for it.
Someday, he says. I may be immortal, but I'm not that patient.
I really like Kurumi.
Yeah, she's fun. On the Amaterasu Express.
Oh yeah, hopefully it goes better this time.
Yeah. This roll credits.
And that was Master Detective Archives.
Raincode.
Raincode.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
Crazy times.
What a game.
What a game.
What a game.
Boy.
Okay, before we kind of generally debrief, what are your overall thoughts?
I thought it was good. It was, I think we talked about coming into this that you can't really expect it to be a Danganronpa.
Yes.
And I think that holds true. Between the series, I firmly preferred Danganronpa and felt that the emotional stakes there were higher. But I was surprised at how kind of caught up in the emotions towards the end of this game I got. Like, I think that they did a good job of creating stakes, like especially when the characters that you know and love, like you think that they've died.
Yep.
Obviously, like the idea of Yuma staying behind, or what ultimately winds up being his quote-unquote split with Shinigami, was very powerful. I think the epilogue hit.
The epilogue did hit. The Yuma Shinigami dynamic, I really appreciate.
Yeah, it was really quite good. And I enjoyed the element of, having a different secondary character with you during each of the chapters, and getting to explore those different dynamics. Yeah. Junko. Yeah, I thought it was good. I thought it was fun. Some chapters are better than others. Some of the mysteries were more interesting than others. But ultimately, I liked the Mystery Labyrinth dynamic.
Yes.
Yeah, those are the immediate thoughts. I really enjoyed just the general aesthetic of the game. I think more than Danganronpa.
I really like the aesthetic. I think, like, when I played through this the first time, and my thoughts were generally the same as kind of watching you play through it this time, overall, is that it is a very good, like, first foray into, like, it in a lot of ways is very much, like, obviously it doesn't, we've talked about how it's very different from Danganronpa with the emotional stakes, but in terms of, like, the level of polish and everything and how much they have everything figured out, very much feels like a Danganronpa, like, 1 that could then lead to, like, more, like, overall, I think, and I've talked about most of the kind of most of the big changes that I would like to see if they do, like, future Master Detective Archives games. There are probably 2 that are, I think, the most major. One is I would like for there to be more difficult cases.
Yeah.
And that's something that they acknowledged, to be fair. They said that they purposely made this game easier than their past mystery games because they were trying to make it more accessible.
Sure.
Which I can get, but for someone who is pretty versed in the murder mystery genre and has played a lot of these games, I like it when I'm challenged by mysteries, and I like it when they're complex and interesting and crazy.
Yeah.
So that's number 1. Number 2 is more variation in the Mystery Labyrinths.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
I would love for there to be a little more theming. Like, there were some that had a lot of great theming, right? In Chapter 2 when you were, like, running through the school. Or, like, in this last one where you're running kind of through Kanai Ward. Like, even just, like, those minor theming changes make a big difference. And I would also like the Mystery Labyrinths to ideally be, like, less running down hallways.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that.
If you could be, like, kind of making turns and stuff, that could do honestly, that alone could do a lot to just make them feel more interesting and engaging.
Yeah.
Yeah, overall, I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was a fun time.
Yeah.
It scratched an itch.
It definitely scratched an itch.
That only Kodaka can do.
Yeah. Yeah, no, there is something very, very satisfying about coming back to a game that has this kind of style.
Yeah.
And even though it's not going to be a murder mystery game, I am very intrigued to see what Last Defense Academy, which is Kodaka's new game that comes out in a few months, very intrigued to see how that... Oops, our battery's low.
Don't worry about that.
Very intrigued to see what that's all about.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. Okay, so next up for us is the DLC.
And well, I think that there's going to be something
a cutscene
briefly after this. Yeah.
Somebody stop him! Has anyone seen my daughter? Please! I need information!
Number 1's on the case. Don't you worry.
We did it, boss! That was easy.
There's a murder investigation over there. Seriously? Again?
How fortuitous.
All right.
Here we go. This
His
child
getup is
walking
kind of
onto a murder
crazy
scene.
outside of Kanai Ward.
I know, it really, like, in this, like, almost like apocalyptic looking town.
Yeah.
It
With his,
feels
like, new
very
age
out of
shoes.
place. And I believe that is it. Yeah, that's it.
All right.
All right. So people have, well, actually, first of all, let me ask you, do you want to not actually dive into them, but do you want a sneak preview at what the DLC is now, or do you want to wait until the next episode to find out?
I think I want to wait. I
Okay.
want to, normally I would say dive in. I'm really excited to get to it, but I almost want some time to postulate some theories and then see how close I can get.
Okay.
So we'll see.
Okay. So yeah, we will be returning next time, diving into the DLC. There will be a couple episodes of that. And then from there, we'll be moving on to a new series.
Uh-oh.
So,
Changing it up after quite a bit of Raincoat.
changing it up. Yeah, we've been going with Raincoat for quite some time. And what we have in mind coming next is going to be different.
A little different.
A little different. We're trying to keep some variety.
For sure.
So, anyway, thank you all so much for joining us on this whole journey.
On this absolute odyssey.
Absolute odyssey. It was really great getting to play through this. It took us the episodes have been airing for you all pretty regularly. It's took us in real time a bit to get through this game.
For sure.
But going forward, we should be able to record much more consistently.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll be able to get some good stuff out to you guys.
Get some new types of games.
Exactly. So anyway, thank you all again. And
we'll see you at that DLC.
See you at that DLC.
You know where to find us.
Bye.